Hello vinyl community, this is Randy. I saw a video from Chris Has the Spins last week. He received some VCLT from Mama Bear Vinyl, Cindy at Mama Bear Vinyl. He had received that VCLT on one day, Thursday or Friday or something, and then he opened it the next day, and I sent him a message saying how much I admired him for being able to, wait overnight to open that package. So it was pretty strong. So congratulations on that, Chris. But actually, I realized that I did the same thing when I received VCLT from Rob Walker. I managed to wait overnight. I may have even waited a couple of days. Well, the same thing has happened again. I got a package in the mail yesterday from HappyHippy, the vinyl guy. I did manage to wait overnight to open it. I wanted to open it yesterday, but I managed to hold on until I had a chance to show you this. So I've done some preliminary opening, and everything's untaped, and so we are going to, we're going to see what's in this package now. So Rod, HappyHippy the vinyl guy, is the person who sent this to me. So first of all, thanks very much, Rod. He has enclosed a note here, so let me just skim this very quickly. Okay, I'll capsulize that for you later. Let's see what's in here. Erroll Garner. Erroll Garner plays for dancing. I am a big Erroll Garner fan. The man who wrote Misty. This is a Columbia 6i. Wow. Wow. This looks awesome. Erroll Garner, jazz pianist. I think he's well known really for, or known a lot for, he really was a jazz pianist. He had a bass player and drummer, and I think he didn't necessarily accompany people a whole lot. He played a lot by himself, just as pianist. So awesome. Yeah. Thanks very much for that, Rod. Alright, I'm seeing Blue Note here. Wow. Oh. Alright. This is awesome. These are, it looks like Blue Note reissue series. A Decade of Jazz. Let's see what this is. What are these? Maybe these are records without. Wow. It looks like, I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks like he found these records that don't have covers. Oh, this is awesome. It's A Decade of Jazz. Sides 1, 2, 3, and 4. Early Art Pepper. Let's see. Oh, Sonny Rollins Quartet. R. Blakey's Jazz Messengers. Lou Donaldson. It's insane. Bud Powell. Thelonious Monk. Milt Jackson. J.J. Johnson. This, I'm already seeing what the next record is. This J.J. Johnson is Gray. I've been listening to a lot of, so Early Art Pepper. This looks really awesome, Rod. I can't wait to listen to those. And I see that he has also included this J&K. I've been listening to J&K just for the past couple weeks. I've been streaming it and also hearing some of their records. So J.J. Johnson, Kai Winding, he I think is a Dutch guy. J.J. Johnson, I believe, an American, and they both played trombones. They put together a band in the 50s that I think became extremely popular. So I see this also has Dick Katz on piano, Paul Chambers on bass. So trombone for two. That is awesome, Ron. These all look great. I can't wait to listen. Rod the Happy Hippie, you know, we have very similar musical tastes. He's a big Grateful Dead fan, big Rolling Stones fan. I think he's a sort of a jazz fan too. I mean, obviously he must be because he found these, so these are awesome. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I'll leave a link to his channel below. Yeah, so thanks a lot for those, Rod. I really appreciate that. I also received in the mail just 3 or 4 days ago this Blue Cheer, Louder Than God record. This came from a viewer named Philip. He had seen one of my older, not too old, videos where I showed some punk rock records and some flyers and stuff. Actually, that's what I meant to say about Rod. He surprised me too when he saw that video, and it turned out he was into a lot of the same music in the early 80s, you know, Black Flag and Descendants, and well, he was from up there in DC, so he probably saw some of those bands up there. So, yeah, it just surprised me, kind of surprised me that he was into the hardcore bands, just based on what he listens to now, but probably is surprising to hear that I was in that too, based on what I listen to now. So, anyway, but Philip sent me an email through Discogs actually, and asked if I had a flyer that I could send him, and it turned out I did have an extra flyer, one that was almost an exact duplicate of one that I'd shown in the video, so I sent that to him, and he was kind enough to look at my Discogs wish list, and chose this one to send to me, Blue Cheer, Louder Than God. This is yeah, the best of Blue Cheer, so this is like, I guess you call it a greatest hits album, that was released by Rhino in 1986. I thought that this was a reissue, but I think this is actually the only issue of this record. It was also put out on cassette, I believe. This has like 3 songs from the first album, 4 from the second album, and then it has 2 Randy Holden songs, Peace of Mind and Fruit and Icebergs, from the third album. I think it's New Improved. Either the third or the fourth album that Randy Holden is on. So I've listened to this through a couple times. It sounds great. I've just heard the Randy Holden song, so this is great. So thanks very much for that, Phil. I really appreciate that. And that's pretty much it for the mail for this time. I did want to just mention very quickly that I did get a couple other records in the mail that I ordered myself. This is an original master recording, Miles Davis. It's Jack Johnson. So I ordered this, I think, because someone was talking about this in the VC recently, and they talked about how good it was. So they talked me into it, so I got it. This sounds incredible. It's totally quiet. There's only 2 songs on here, and it's really just, according to what I'm reading here on the back, which these notes were actually written by Miles Davis. It just sounds like they came into the studio and they just started playing. It sounds like there was no framework or anything. There's a lot of John McLaughlin on here, so he starts out with guitar. So this record seems to me it's focused as much on John McLaughlin as it is Miles. So also Herbie Hancock on here. It's Michael Henderson on electric bass, Billy Cobham on drums, Steve Grossman on soprano sax. I really was not familiar with Steve Grossman, but this sounds really good. I've listened to it a couple times so far. Just 2 long improvised songs. Really good. Yeah, this is on this this label. Then it was also just got at the same time the turnaround, Hank Mobley, Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, Hank Mobley on sax, Barry Harris on piano. I've never heard of Barry Harris before. Paul Chambers and Billy Higgins. So this is one of the Blue Note 75th recordings. I have listened to this too, and it sounds perfect. I've had good luck with these 75th recordings. There's one I got, Kenny Drew, which did have some surface noise. It's kind of irritating, but it's not so bad that I can't listen to it. I mean, it sounds like a lot of new records. Seems like they sound like now. They have some issues. So that's it. So thanks again, Rod, for those records. Those are awesome and amazing that you found those, and I'm probably going to start listening right now. So Yeah, let me know if you have any comments on any of those records. Maybe particularly that Blue Note. I'm going to do some research on that and see if I can figure out, exactly what that is. So it's awesome. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching.